what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to do when you grow up? You could ask me that question right here, right now, and you get the same answer, which is, I don't know. Okay. But I've spent a lot of time thinking about that answer. So I don't know is not a throwaway answer. It means I don't know, which I believe empowers me to be open to different thoughts and ideas and to try things, to win those glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure. But I don't know. It's to me, it's the journey is so much fun. What's the destination? I'm going to be in a box in the ground. Okay. Not excited about that destination, but the journey, wonderful, 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 wonderful. And, you know, touching people along the way, learning from them, being able to help them out at all different levels. And whether it's a thank you to a barista in a Starbucks and a smile behind a mask, which makes no sense these days, but just that ability to touch people in even in you know, little ways. Look, there are three questions I ask myself when I get up in the morning, which is a lie, I don't, but they're always there at the back of my mind. And I check in with myself about these questions every day. And if any of them is kind of like, I can't answer with a positive response, then I introspect and figure out what's my contribution to a negative response. And if I honestly don't believe it's me, then I'll talk to the people around me that I work with or that I have relationships with. And honestly, if at the end of the day, I can't resolve sort of an affirmative to each of the yeses or to each of the questions, then it's time to do something else. Questions are very simple. And the first one's a cheat. It's not one question, it's two. Am I having fun and learning? I can be having fun, but if I'm not learning, it's insubstantial. If I'm learning, but it isn't fun, then the messages don't stick in. So there's good positive tension there. Am I having fun? Am I learning? That's number one. Number two, am I making a material difference? Now, once upon a time, it was, am I making a material difference at the company I work for? And there was once upon a time when I worked for a company that honestly didn't matter what I did. The problems that we were experiencing were in a dimension completely outside my realm. Okay, as a member of the leadership team, maybe I should have paid more attention, but that's how I rationalize it in my mind. So there wasn't much I could do in terms of the fortunes of the company, but I could make a big material impact in the lives of people around me, setting them up for success, growing their careers, counseling, coaching them in some pretty dark times. So I shortened it to, am I making a material difference somewhere around the world? And then the third one is, what started off to be very self-serving and sort of money grubbing is, am I getting compensated appropriately? And then I realized over years that compensation is not just how much I get paid or what my portfolio of stock options looks like. It's the richness of the experience that I have with other people in all of its dimensions. That's part of my compensation. If I get to talk to fun, interesting, insightful people, that's a value. It's not a dollar bill. It's not a coin. It's not a check. It satisfies me emotionally and intellectually in other ways. So they're my questions. I check in with them every day. I don't really, but they're always there. I have left companies because one of those or more didn't line up. And much as it pained me to do it, because I was having fun, or I was learning, or I was making lots of money, or experiencing other things. But if one of those doesn't line up, after I've tried to fix it myself, and after I've talked to other people about fixing it, if it's still broken, then there's no other option. It is time to move on. And it's been painful at times. But I know if I didn't move on, I would be disappointed in myself every day. I was about to say hate myself. That's too strong. I would just be disappointed in myself. And that is not a self-inflicted emotion that would do me any good.
Wow. Famous last words. So compensation is a complex function of not just monetary value, but network and people and all sorts of experiences.
Yeah.
Number two, are you having fun and are you learning? And it's so amazing to hear you say that you want to keep learning, even though you've had 35 plus years of experience, worked on all the top tech functions and companies and done so much, but you still want to keep learning. So
yeah, but the point about that is, if I look at my journey from, when I, 18, so let's draw a line at 18 to where I am now, which is sure as heck a lot older than 18. Anybody can do the math. That's in terms of the total addressable market of the opportunities of my life. It's a little fraction. I got so much more to grow. And I'm not going to have the time to do that. I get that. So I want to be, selective about the experiences I have. But there is a whole universe out there to go and enjoy. So that one is a super important one.